Welcome back, joined by Sportsman's Championship correspondent Pascal Lemire to discuss Saturday's fixture between Brentford and Derby County at Griffin Park. Pascal, starting with the visitors sitting top of the table.
They are, yeah, but they'll probably think that they should be 3 points here because last week they welcomed Wigan, who are a team struggling themselves, and they lost 2-1. It was a real shock result given how good Derby have been at home recently in their form over the last sort of month or two. And it was a real shock result, but they've bounced back from that since. They beat Fulham, a fellow Championship team, 5-2 in the Capital One Cup in midweek, and yeah, that's just a real statement of intent. And you're scoring 5 goals like that, it's not too surprising because they do have one of the most frightening attacks in the league. Chris Martin's an excellent striker to have as your lead striker, and then players like Jordan Ibe from Liverpool, Jamie Ward, and midfielders, they're goal-scoring midfielders as well, Bryson and Hughes, good box-to-box players. And yeah, Derby, they didn't start the season great, but they're now right up there at the top, where you'd expect them to be, and it's hard to imagine them not being there come May at the end of the season.
Moving on to Brentford, sitting in 13th position. Been an okay season so far, but they've struggled of late.
I think they've only scored once in the last 3 games, and it has been a bit of a struggle, but I think, if you said to Mark Warburton you'd be 13th in the table after 14 games in your first season after promotion from League One, I think he would have taken it, to be honest. They've had some really good results, some iffy ones here and there, but I think on the whole he'll be pleased. And they've got some exciting young players as well. There's a young player called Jota, and then there's Jon Terrell, who's on loan from Arsenal, I think. He scored last time out, and yeah, I think he's still sort of getting used to the team that he wants to play in the Championship. But yeah, I think on the whole Brentford will be pleased with how they've done so far.
What's your score prediction for this game?
Yeah, I think Derby, I've said how scary they are when they go forward, and I think they're just going to be too much for Brentford here. I don't think they'll score loads of goals, but I think it'll be 2-1.
Sportsman's going for a 2-1 win to Derby.